Around the world, throughout history, humanity's pursuit of the extraordinary has led to the creation and trade of rare animal-derived materials, some so coveted, so extraordinary in their qualities, that they command prices beyond imagination. Today, let's explore these materials, not only for their staggering value, but also for the stories behind their origin, their use, and the ethical complexities that surround them. At the pinnacle stands Chatouche wool, a fiber so fine, so delicate, it is said that a whole shawl can pass seamlessly through a wedding ring. Chatouche comes from the undercoat of the chiru, or Tibetan antelope, a species roaming the windswept plateaus of the Himalayas and bordering steppes. The wool's gossamer texture has made it one of the most prized materials in textile history. Yet, its mystique and luxury are overshadowed by the tragedy of its acquisition. The Tibetan antelope cannot be domesticated, and collecting this ultrafine wool requires killing the animal, a practice that has decimated their population by as much as 90%. As a consequence, since 1979, international trade in chatouche has been banned under CITES, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species. Despite its illegality, whispers of chatouche persist in the world's most exclusive salons, where a single shawl might fetch as much as $20,000, exchanged hand-to-hand among those seeking the rarest in human adornment. For those who hold one, the fabric is nearly weightless, ethereal, and warmer than almost anything else, an extraordinary testament to nature and artistry, with a shadow of loss inherent in every thread. Close behind, and with an equally enchanting origin story, is vicuña wool. Deep in the cold, arid Andes, the vicuña, a delicate, wild relative of the llama, lives at elevations above 12,000 feet. For centuries, the Incas revered the vicuña, considering its fleece worthy only for royalty. Today, the vicuña remains synonymous with exclusivity. Each animal can yield just a few hundred grams of wool every 2 years. Moreover, the collection process is carefully orchestrated, demanding patience and respect for the animal's wild nature. Herders surround the vicuñas, corral them, gently shear those selected, and set them free, repeating this ancient ritual so as not to distress or harm the animal. The raw wool's price starts at $7 per ounce, but once processed into fine yarn, it can command up to $300 per ounce. With a micron diameter as fine as 11 to 13.5, vicuña wool feels like woven air, treasured for garments that promise unparalleled softness and thermal insulation. For connoisseurs, a vicuña scarf or coat is not just a testament to luxury, but also to sustainability, an artisan's promise to harmonize nature and human craft. Where the world of fine fibers ends, that of exquisite leathers begins, dominated by some of the rarest and most opulent natural skins. Among these, alligator leather reigns supreme. This material is harvested from select American alligators, chosen for flawless, unscarred skins and meticulously raised to produce the highest grade hides. Alligator leather is prized for a combination of softness, durability, and the instantly recognizable geometric scale patterns that make each hide unique. The tanning process is laborious, a closely guarded series of steps that can involve weeks of careful handling, chemical treatments, and finishing, all to produce leather suitable for the world's most sought-after handbags, shoes, and wallets. A single square foot of the finest alligator leather can fetch up to $1,000, an expense multiplied when crafting icons of luxury such as the Hermes Birkin bag. Scarcity, demand, and artisan skill all converge, placing alligator leather at the center of fashion, status, and controversy. Running parallel with alligator leather is its equally exalted cousin, crocodile leather. There are subtle differences. Crocodile leather features a distinct, more varied texture, with the pattern variations depending on the species and region of origin. Sourced mainly from Nile, saltwater, and Siamese crocodiles, only the most pristine hides are reserved for luxury markets. The tanning process, as with alligator leather, is complex and arduous, often requiring manual precision to achieve the fine finish necessary for elite products. The result is leather used in belts, handbags, and shoes that exude sophistication and financial prowess. Prices range from $250 to $800 per square foot. Each piece a manifestation of nature's rugged strength, refined for urban elegance. Ostrich leather, though perhaps not as immediately recognizable, completes this exclusive pantheon. The unique dot-like pattern caused by feather quill follicles on the skin renders ostrich leather unmistakable. This material is renowned not just for its luxurious appearance, but for its suppleness, resistance to wear, and flexibility. Harvesting and tanning ostrich leather is a precise endeavor. Only a portion of the skin displays the desirable quill pattern, further limiting the yield. This scarcity, coupled with a complex barrel dyeing and finishing process, justifies its cost of up to $500 per square foot. Found in the interiors of limited edition automobiles, the linings of designer handbags, and the uppers of handmade boots, ostrich leather speaks to a refined, often understated form of extravagance. These 5 animal-derived materials are united by characteristics that transcend mere function. Their rarity is both natural and constructed, a mixture of limited habitats, arduous harvesting, artisan skill, and cultivated mystique. Each is valued not just for how they look or feel, but for what they represent: status, tradition, heritage, and sometimes, unfortunately, stories of exploitation and ethical complexity. In many cases, the demand for such materials has driven innovation in conservation, spurring sustainable harvesting practices and careful management. Yet the shadow of illegal trade, ecological harm, and animal welfare concerns remain, prompting governments, luxury houses, and consumers to reflect on the true cost of extravagance.
In the realm of fashion and design, these materials have become symbols of achievement and aspiration. The feel of a chartreuse shawl, the weightless embrace of vicuña wool, the perfect geometry of an alligator hide, the rugged allure of crocodile, and the polka-dotted uniqueness of ostrich all tell a story. But with every exquisite creation comes a question. How do we balance our appreciation for nature's rarest treasures with the responsibility of stewardship and restraint? The answer to this question will likely shape the future of luxury, crafting new narratives that honor both the artistry and the ethics of our desires.